Today I'm taking you with me to the thrift store. We're going to see what we can find for Renfaire garb. Not just at any thrift store. We're going a little out of our way to a very country, very podunk, middle of nowhere thrift store. My husband is coming with me.
Because I don't have my card because it's expired.
His debit card expired.
Because I can't go to the card game and buy things.
He's coming along with me.
Store that I want to go to, so I have to join along. I'm gonna have a great time.
He's coming with me, and we're gonna run some other errands and replace his expired debit card. This is just to help anyone, hopefully help anyone who is trying to put together Renfaire outfits on a budget. Maybe it's your first time going to Renfaire this year. It's coming up. Renfaire season's coming up very soon. Wow. In Maryland and Pennsylvania. Because you can find stuff at the thrift store that you can schmooze into an outfit or thrift flip in some way. So we're gonna go see what we can find. The truth is we might find nothing. But I will still talk you guys through what I look for when I'm at the thrift store. Okay, that's enough babbling, let's go. If you're new here, hello, my name is Melody. I make videos about customizing your wardrobe, creating costumes, and generally just being a crafty woman. You can also find me getting up to those same nefarious activities over on Instagram. I guess today's video falls under making costumes, although I do try to wear my Renfaire items casually throughout the year as well. The first section I would check out is shoes, specifically looking for a suitable pair of boots. You can opt for a sandal, those definitely work with certain costumes, but with how dusty and crowded the fair is, I feel more comfortable in boots. We're looking for something with little to no heel since we're navigating dusty, unpaved slopes and the occasional tree root, and something in a neutral or natural color. I think canvas, leather, or faux leather look the best, but a suede or faux suede are also good. Just about any plain, regular looking ankle boot or riding boot will work, as long as they aren't super flashy or ultra modern looking, unless of course that's part of the character you're creating. I found several good options in different sizes at this thrift store. The next section I always check out is the belts, looking for leather or faux leather options, as well as anything with a wider band to layer around your middle. I mostly just found skinnier belts, but these could still be worn together to create a layered look, or if you're particularly crafty, you can cut these apart to make different accessories, like a skirt hike or a harness. I did find a couple of wider belts made with a broad piece of elastic that aren't my particular taste, but they would work pretty great for a piratey costume, especially if you lean more into the New Romantics kind of look. I would also recommend checking out the bags. Again, for anything made of leather or faux leather, you could repurpose the bag straps as a belt or for other accessories, and repurpose the fabric of the bag itself to make smaller items. Or you might end up finding the perfect finishing touch for your outfit.
Will you get this for me?
Yes, I'll get that for you.
It's got Michael Douglas. Symbol romance and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
My card doesn't work, it's expired.
I know.
Sorry. Will you get this for me?
No. No,
My card doesn't work. I just wanted to answer.
We don't, no.
Card doesn't work.
We don't have hands to. The next thing I would look for is long skirts. They are one of the best staple pieces for layering and putting together Renfaire costumes, but unfortunately this thrift store had absolutely none. I was so disappointed. They only had like really ugly knee-length office type skirts from 2007, but normally what I would look for is maxi-length skirts with more fullness and swish, not so much tight-fitting, again, unless of course that's specific to the character outfit that you're creating. You can of course always just cut off the bottom of a dress to make a longer skirt, which I have done many times, but there weren't really many long dresses to pick from either. What I usually look for are longer dresses that mimic a chemise for layering, anything with a longer swishy skirt, maybe floaty ethereal sleeves or other whimsical embellishments, square necklines and puff sleeves, lace-up details. There's a long list, and it's kind of a know it when you see it type of thing. I did find a few suitable shorter options that could be worn as more of a tunic, like this one with the lace-up neckline or this blue one with the open tie-front neckline. I also considered this olive green one. Although the sleeves and buttons make it look more modern, it wouldn't be too hard to modify, maybe even into a vest. The same criteria applies for tops as well, like the lace-up neckline of this blue top and the whimsical embroidery of this pink one. Occasionally, a little puff sleeve top can be spotted in the wild as well. I didn't find anything with a fitted bodice or that looked like a corset or a vest, unfortunately.
You buy this for me?
Mm-hmm.
My card doesn't work.
Because your card.
Wow.
I know, right?
Nice ride.
I know, it's pretty cool.
No, no
you
more
get this for me?
gadgets. No more gadgets.
I'm trying to start my DJ career.
No.
This is the new product.
I don't personally usually incorporate pants into my Renfaire outfits, but a good option to look for is some kind of jogger pant in a neutral or earthy color. This is what my husband usually wears. And if it's not the right color, you can just dye them. And before you call it quits on your search, don't forget to check the linens. There are always tons of curtain panels and tablecloths that are perfect to make a simple cape or a maxi skirt if you're handy with the sewing machine and have a few hours.
Will you buy this for me?
Sure.
I've never seen Tin Man.
I also like to check the craft supplies and fabric remnants for anything useful, but I didn't find anything today. I did, however, find 2 flower crowns thrown in among the miscellaneous household items.
Can you give me this?
No.
Okay.
So be sure to give the whole store a quick glance. You never know where you might find useful items for your costume.
So as predicted, I didn't find that much. I think if I was just starting out trying to put together a Renfaire outfit like last minute, there was enough that I could have thrift flipped and finagled something into existence that resembled a Renfaire outfit. But as far as anything that I right now would want, I only bought the 2 flower crowns. Charles, you find anything good?
I found a drift cart. And I found these nuts in the back. I didn't know you could buy nuts.
Wait,
At the thrift store.
why do you have trail mix in here? All right, I think it's time we're gonna go get pizza.
So even though at this little middle of nowhere thrift store, I didn't really find anything that I loved or that I needed right now, other than the flower crowns. I did get those. I thought they were cute. I feel like they might come in handy down the road. So other than the flower crowns, I did not find anything that I need or want right now, but I'm still convinced that there was at least a full, complete Renfaire outfit there at that thrift store. Just a very simple base level one. So let me walk you through what I would have gotten if I needed a full outfit, if I was starting from scratch, trying to build a full outfit just that day. So the first thing I would have gotten, and almost did, would be that navy blue kind of tunic dress. The reason I didn't get it is because it was small around the arms and that was very uncomfortable. But if I needed to put together a Renfaire outfit, I would have gotten that and just removed the sleeves, and then it's just a sleeveless tunic. You don't have to be crafty for that. You can just leave the edge raw if you want. Might kind of work if you're going for more of a peasant-y look. I could, if it's a really hot day, just put some bike shorts under it, and then, you know, you've got pockets for your phone, your cash, whatever you need. Or if I wanted more of a full look, I might have also bought like the 1 pair of khaki jogger pants that I found. If you want more of a masculine look or just to layer under a tunic, I could have gone with that. Probably more likely would have just done bike shorts, but I'm just trying to give you guys some options. Then I could have bought really any one of several belts that I found. I might have gotten actually multiple belts to belt the waist, maybe throw across my chest here. And then for boots, they did have more decent options for boots than I typically find at a thrift store. Now, that being said, only one of them was my size, but that's more than I usually find. Yeah, there was 1 pair of boots that was like a lower cut ankle boot, but I believe the brand was Bear Traps, I want to say, and they're fairly comfortable. So don't overthink your footwear if that's what you're getting stuck on. Any like basic pair of boots that doesn't have a heel that's comfortable, I think as long as the embellishments on it aren't overly modern and don't draw too much attention to it, kind of any boot is fine. So there was a pair of boots there that I could have gone with. Those few things alone would have been a solid base outfit to then build off of. And then if I wanted to get craftier beyond that, I could potentially take the sleeves that I had cut off and make some kind of wraps for my arms, maybe make something for my head. Again, going back to the purses, I could have looked through those and seen if there was any faux leather that I could refashion into a belt bag, or just otherwise cut apart and use the faux leather for something else, maybe make some wrist bracers out of it. It really depends on how crafty you want to get with it. Oh, you know what? If I really wanted to add to it, I probably could have also bought one of the fabric panels that I found there and made a cape out of it if I was feeling particularly crafty and had a bit more time. Really basic and not a very exciting outfit, but I definitely could have found enough, even at this little middle of nowhere, super junky thrift store, I definitely still could have found enough to get me started to put together the most basic outfit that I can then add on to over time or with a trip to a different thrift store. I kind of had fun looking for stuff at like one of our worst local thrift stores, so I hope that this helps you get started if you are starting out from absolutely nothing or just wanting to put together a new outfit for the Renfaire this year. If you are still here at the end of this video, leave a sleeping emoji down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this week. Make sure that you subscribe if you would like to hang out again next time, and I'll see ya when I see ya. Bye!